Now, for more than 25 days, India has been locked in a standoff at the border with China. The situation is still precarious, no signs of de-escalation yet. In fact, a new report claims that both sides are stepping up their guard. The Press Trust of India, PTI, has published a report. It says both India and China are now moving in heavy equipment and weaponry. This includes artillery and combat vehicles. They're being moved to the rear bases that are close to the disputed areas in eastern Ladakh. This comes at a time when both sides are engaging talks at both the military and diplomatic top levels to resolve the standoff. So far, India has not said very much on the crisis. Over the weekend, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said something significant. He said face-offs have happened before, but this time it's different. He said the Chinese troops, and I'm quoting, the Chinese troops have come in a little farther than usual this time. That's pretty much what's on record. Beijing is not talking either. Today, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in China reiterated the old lines.
China has been implementing the consensus between the leaders of the two countries and strictly abiding by the relevant agreements signed by the two countries. We have been committed to upholding our national sovereignty, security, as well as stability along the China-India border. Currently, the overall situation along the China-India border is stable and controllable. Both diplomatic and military communication channels between China and India on the border issue are open. We believe that the two sides can properly resolve the issue through dialogue and consultations.
China keeps talking about dialogue and consultation, but its army infiltrates on the border and its state media continues saber-rattling. Global Times is putting out more reports that New Delhi will not be very happy to see. This story came out on Sunday. The Global Times says the Galwan Valley falls in Chinese territory. It says China has amassed high-altitude weapons and that the PLA expanded its firepower after the Doklam standoff. It has a list of weaponry, tanks, helicopters, drones, howitzers. Some of this equipment was showcased at China's National Day military parade on the 1st of October last year. China's state mouthpiece is boasting about the PLA's firepower at a time when its forces have invaded Indian territory. While the report does not say this advanced defense equipment has been deployed at the border, it does indicate that this can be operationalized fairly swiftly. It's a threat. It's also a message. China will not back down from its territorial claims. Beijing has acted forcefully to defend its territorial claims. Recent events prove this. The world has been consumed by the coronavirus. And here is what the PLA has been doing in recent weeks. It was behind the sinking of a Vietnamese fishing boat in the South China Sea. It harassed a Malaysian offshore oil rig. It moved around Taiwan's waters. On the ground, China has asserted itself in Hong Kong. They cleared a national security bill that all but kills Hong Kong's autonomy. China is also working with Pakistan to leverage this crisis. Recently, it agreed to help Pakistan build a dam in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. And now, its border provocations in Ladakh are only needling India further.